Hello? 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 Is there anybody out there? Anybody at all? Okay, well, we're gonna be back with Brew Barons, and as the music fades out into the game's audio on, there it goes. Disable that one. I'm getting my key commands mixed up here. Hold on, I'm gonna wait for the timing. I mistimed that so bad. It's fine, it'll be fine. So I have been playing this game a little bit, and by a little bit I mean one session off stream. All I really did was accept an additional contract, as well as do some farming for stuff. I'm probably gonna do the first few days of the stream as farming in the Brew Barons, just to gather some stuff. I found a new thing. Now that I know where Wispy Cirrus is, it's pretty easy to gather. I can't remember what we're needing. I think I have all the ingredients I need to fulfill the 2 contracts I have. But I want to gather some more. I want to get ahead, basically. I want to get like 200 units of everything if I can. Honey is the really hard one. Honey seems to be hard to come by. It only grows in a few places. The music stopped. And I have a spinning circle on my screen. You can't see it. My cursor is a spinning circle of death. I'm sure it's fine. It's just loading. Right? Right. Please don't crash. Oh, the cursor changed. And now it's back to the circle. Keep seeing my taskbar flash at the bottom. That's a bit concerning. Hello, game. Well, it's still working. I haven't made a custom pattern or logo or anything like that yet. It's on my to-do list. 512 by 512 32-bit PNG. Oh, yay. Okay, we're in our hangar. So I'll just show you my inventory real quick. Basically, I have collected all of this stuff. I got plenty of wheat. The thing I need more of is honey, potatoes. I found this too, ivy grapes. Honey and potatoes, and some apples. I want to get everything above 100. Honey, like I said, hardest one to get. As for contracts, we have 4 days to complete this one. This one's beer. I could probably go ahead and brew that. And then this one is brandy. I have 5 days to complete it. I think I'll go out, do some farming real fast. Try to get some more honey and potatoes. That'll be my main thing. Might get some more wispy wheat as well. We're probably about to use all of it. So I want to get that. Honey, potatoes, wheat. So it is 11:40 a.m. Where did I leave off? You're not fatigued. You're a little bit, and you're a little bit. So Francie I actually had Francie in the pilot seat recently. I've moved her to the bar for a little bit. She can chill there, relax. Me and Walter will go out. That sounds like it should work. Let's head on out. Clear prop. I wonder if head tracking is a thing in this game. It'd be nice if it was. Alright, potatoes, honey, and wheat. That's what we're after. Looks interesting? It is interesting. How you doing? We're gonna take this plane, and I am going to go farm things with it. It's a seaplane. Yep. Hold on. There's different cameras. It's a float plane if you want to be particular, but seaplane, float plane, kind of all the same thing, really. And we're gonna be dropping. I want to emphasize they are water bombs, even though they don't sound like it. And that is how we farm potatoes and stuff. Your book arrived today. That's awesome. What book? If you don't mind me asking. All right. Eyes on the potatoes. Oh, switch back to the default camera. That'd be nice. Okay, I'm gonna miss one of them. All right, these trees right here are the ones that have honey. Unfortunately, I have mined them completely. Is there any right here that have... you look like you might have some. There's some more over there, but they're kind of harder to get to. Alright, have a good break. Thanks for popping in. Alright, I'm gonna swoop in and... let's go for these, actually. Oh, I missed that completely. That didn't hit shit. I already know it didn't. I'm not even gonna turn around. Let's get some distance so I don't have to, like, panic fire again. I think it was the middle trees that had the honey on it. Yeah. Got it. I think that's the last batch of trees on this entire island that has honey. What? Oh, did I time that? Well, I hit it. The camera is a bit finicky sometimes. I have to like barely touch it to get it to where I want it. All right, now we swoop in low and pick up the honey. Trying not to hit anything in the process. All right, this tree right here, and I think we're about tapped out on honey. That only got me a little bit, too. Oh, there's some more right there. Awesome. All right, I think we're about... Yeah, we've about got everything in that field. All right, let's go refill the water supply real quick. And then we'll hit those other honey trees I saw. All right, we'll swing wide. I wish shooting the honey trees worked. All right, I see them. That would make life a little bit easier. Would it be too much to ask to just live in this town? Because this looks like a nice town. All right. I should hit them a few times. Two out of four, not terrible. That was kind of a quick drop. Alright, let's start collecting some stuff. Starting with this honey. And we'll swoop in and get some of that potatoes. potato. And buzz everybody's house. I think we can do another pass on that field. We got the water for it. I'm not giving myself enough room here. Ooh, wispy wheat. We need some of that too. Real quick, I am going to swoop in, get this honey, and then charge right up. Get that wispy wheat. Try to slow the plane down so you can stay in the wheat stream longer. Oh, we're stalling. All right, stall speed's like right around 45, so I can keep it at 55. Just try to stay in the stream as long as you can. Wonder where this wheat comes from. Does it just blow in off another airfield? Or wheat field? And since it's been in the sky, it's now different somehow? Alright, that's enough of that. We need to save the rest of the room in the cargo bay. What time is it in game? It is 17:27. Another wheat stream over there. Let's try to fill up the rest of the cargo bay with potatoes and regular wheat. Hello there. How are you? Oh, don't hit the ground. Ah. Why did I hear a knocking sound just now? Well, the cargo bay's full. Hopefully that didn't damage the plane too much. Uh-oh. We were freaking stalling just there. Alright, let's get in low, fill the tank back up, and cargo bay's full so we can land, offload all this, get that brew started on... Well, that's not very nice. I should have done longer than that. There we go. And I'll just block you on there. Is there any way to actually... Guess not. Well, that should take care of that problem. You seriously just go to random people's stream and say, fuck you and your family? Alright, we'll stretch the glide a bit so we can fill the water tank back up. Alright, sun's going down at 1800, I guess. It's already down, it's almost 19. Right, let's, how much damage did we take on that hit? Not too much. I just transfer all. Well, we got at least that much honey now. I would like more than what we got, but how many days do I have left? I still got plenty of time. I could probably... Is Francie rested up now? She is, okay. Let's see. You're at 65. You're at 95. So we're gonna swap.
Okay, I've got
the pilot to Francie? Francie is gonna be our pilot now. Walter can stay in the co-pilot seat, and we will put Nigel in the brewery for now. Even though I don't think he really has any perks. But Francie can take the night shift, get the plane out there, and get some more, primarily prickly wheat and potatoes. Maybe some apples as well, since we have the time. And then once we're done with that, we'll actually go brew some stuff. I'm amazed Walter's not fatigued. Alright, prickly wheat is the name of the game tonight, along with gopher potatoes and apples. Now, I don't really want to try that one wheat field we've been mowing, so I'm running out of room to maneuver the plane there. So we'll see if we can find another field. Although I think this island's mostly just that one wheat field and some potatoes. But since we're already here, bomb the tater field. Now we're pretty much tapped out on honey. Those 3 sets of trees have already been blown to smithereens. So we'll pick up these taters real fast, and then I'll leave these fields alone. And we'll go over to the other island and see if I can find any more. Any more taters. Or no, wheat. Wheat's what we're after. This will be enough potato. You know, I've noticed whenever Francie is in the pilot seat, I tend to be a bit more crazy on the controls. I guess Francie's a bit more reckless. Even though between Francie and Nigel, I'd say she's the more level-headed one, but whatever. Alright, we'll just pick these up. Alright, that's the last of our taters. It isn't really worth it to try to get the rest of them in the fields. Alright, I think I see a wheat field over there. That looks like a wheat field. And it looks like it'd be dramatically easier to maneuver in and out of. And the nice thing about wheat fields is we don't need, aside from maybe the boost, we don't need to use any of our water to harvest it. Yep, and there's another wheat field to our left there. This one looks like it'll be easier to deal with. And there's apple trees around. Awesome. Oh, there's a bar down there. A few honey trees as well. Coming in from this angle is a little sus, but I got it. Now you harvest wheat fast. Oh, shit. I got a little low. We'll do one more pass on the wheat. When you actually get close to and in the field, it's kind of hard to judge your altitude above the ground. Or your height above the ground. Alright, let's do one more pass, and then we'll get some apples. Alright, I'm gonna pick up more apples than my cargo hold can hold. So, it's probably gonna be just this one. Oh, 121. Yeah, it's kind of weird. You can go a little over it sometimes, but not all the time.
Fuel check, 3/4 full.
Thank you, Walter. Time is it? We'll be getting there just in time to send everyone home for the night. Almost 11 o'clock. All right, bring the throttle back. That was perfect. All right. Transfer everything over. All right, we're gonna go ahead and rest everyone up real fast. We'll just do an 8-hour rest. Everybody can come back in the morning. All right, let's actually put Walter in the brewery. Let's see. Expert in wind currents gains extra speed during upward inclines. Occasionally swipes a brew from your bar to fuel their addiction. So don't put him in the bar, basically.
What?
You put him in the...
Sure.
All right, Francie, you go back to the co-pilot seat.
Okay, I've got it covered.
And we'll put Nigel here. Let's head up to the brewery and get these contracts filled. Alrighty, let's see. Contracts. I got 3 days to finish this one, so we're gonna do this one first. Okay, prickly wheat's the main ingredient. Okay, what's it wanting? Pelican and Pipe, they want prickly wheat beer. And they gave me the recipe for that. Medical. Ingredient. Prickly wheat. Oh, wow, that's scroll speed. Wispy. We want prickly wheat. Let's see. Bland prickly lager. Bland prickly vodka. Ale lager. All right. I think this is the one they want. Could also have a sweet prickly. It'd be 2 stars. 40% prickly wheat, 20% honey. That's an ale, though. Well, no, it's still a beer. If you ferment it, it's a beer, so... Could throw in some apples to make it crispy. Let's see. Let's go with this one. Sweet prickly ale. This is a fermented beer. Right. So we need to add 40% prickly wheat. So that would be 60. And then honey. I think we need more wheat. Getting this by percentages is a bit of a pain in the butt, not gonna lie. That looks lovely. All right, the contract specifies the max alcohol is 17% and no minimum. They just want 46 units of it. All right, 17, which we could go slightly over if we ferment it. I'll try to get it as close to 17 as I can without going over. Okay, I'm not going to do any more than that. All right, we're going to ferment it. That will yield us a beer, which is what we want. Sweet prickly ale. That's what we got. We're going to bottle this up. All right. It's a two-star beer, so I don't think we need to go too fancy. Let's give it just a twist on cap. Yeah, we'll do that. I like that label. Yeah, we'll use this bottle. Give it a bit of weathering. Sweet prickly ale, that's fine by me. We'll finish it up. Alright, let's, how much of that did I get? Sweet prickly ale, I got 86. The contract, it wanted 46, so we'll put 46 of these into the plane. There we go, 46 into the plane. The rest can go to the bar. All right, what was the other contract? Thirsty Sailor, you wanted 31 units of brandy. Max 23. Right. Your main ingredient is the ivy grapes. Let's not do a wine. It wants a brandy. Blue wispy beer, dark honey rum. We'll go with this one. All right, sweet ivy brandy. They just want a brandy. I hope I have the honey for this. 35% grapes and 20% honey. I should have put the grapes in first. Give me about that much honey. All right, that's 60. 65%. We need to add a little bit more honey. I think the rest of the way with grapes will do it. All right, max alcohol is 23, minimum's 13. And this is distilled, so we need to pay attention to the distilled one. Current is 13, that's the minimum. Try to get it as close to 23 as we can. One more dash. One more dash. Perfect. All right, distilled, which is what we need. Current is 22.6, max is 23. Seems perfect to me. And we're going to ferment and distill this. This will yield us a brandy, which is what we need. So yeah, I'm getting better. I'm not making goopy, nasty black drinks anymore. All right, now this is a brandy. Let's give it a nice bottle. Yeah, I like that label. That bottle will work with square cap. Same amount of weathering, though. You know what? I don't like that bottle. I feel like this purple drink... Ooh, that glass could work. Let's go with that last one. This one right here. Alright, finish it up. How much did we make? 49. I can't remember how many we needed. Inventory. Oh wait, contracts. The contract needed 31 units. So we'll transfer to the plane 31 units. The rest to the bar. Oh, the bar's got plenty of drinks to sell right now. I'm not going to go up to the bar. We're just going to head back to the hangar real fast. And who do I have? I think we're going to move Walter to the bar.
All right.
And hopefully we'll run into some more people we can hire. All right, we'll have Nigel and Francie in the pilot seat today. Which, contracts. So the Pelican and the Pipe, we'll do that one first. And then the Thirsty Sailor. They wanted the beer. So Pelican Pipe first, and then they wanted the beer. All right. Oh, it's already 1300. We killed a lot of time in the bar, or the brewery.
You know it's not too late to apply to that secretarial college.
Francie's probably sitting here thinking, I'm not in the mood, Mom. We'll do a high-speed water taxi. I'm not even going to get airborne. It's literally right over here. This game's pretty. Alright, once we get within 100 meters, I'll start throttling back. And we'll just coast right into the spot. Alright, enter the bar. These guys wanted the beer, if I remember correctly. And we'll talk to people over here, but first we'll talk to the owner.
Showed up, we're all parched around here. Let's get this delivery started, or move along.
You wanted the ale.
Well, that's definitely on the average side, but it'll do.
Hey,
That's
listen.
all the units. Thank you very much, Squire. We'll be in touch with another contract in due course.
Thank you. Let's talk to somebody.
What do you want? I'm pretty down on my luck right now after getting laid off from the Adley Bay Tour Company, and I don't need someone pestering me right now.
Well, she's having a rough day. Tell me about yourself.
Well, as I said, I used to work for the Adley Bay Tour Company. I served as an air stewardess for a supersized luxury flying boat catering food and drinks to my high clientele. Though all that ended when some bozo pilot broke the plane in a docking accident and knocked it out of commission. With the plane out for repairs, I have no work. Now I'm here drinking my worries away while I try to figure out what to do next.
You can come work for us. Sounds like you could work the bar. Want a job?
What? You want to offer me a role with the Barons? Wow. I wasn't expecting that. Sure, I have some experience with planes and serving alcohol, but I'm not sure if I'm all that cut out for such a gig. My last job was tough, but at least it was safe.
I mean, ours isn't exactly dangerous.
Like I have many options right now. I had to sell some of my prized imported fashion and accessories just to stay afloat while job hunting. I don't know what exactly you expect from me, but I might be kicking myself if I pass and end up washing dishes in some dive bar. Okay, you got a deal. I'll wait for you back at the headquarters.
She's gonna be our manager, I'm pretty sure. Alright, local news. The ongoing war between Marith and Holden appears to be deadlocked. Again, as Marith counteroffensive appears to stall due to logistical issues. Bartender review Walter. Breaking ship on fire near Vol'jin. Alright. Doesn't look like there's anything else going on here. Alright. Start the engine.
It's nice to see a satisfied customer. Let's keep this up.
Yeah, we're getting better at this. Alright. As before... Now, I am going to actually take off for this one, because this one's a full kilometer away. But once we drop this delivery off, we'll get airborne again. Probably harvest more honey, wheat, apples, whatever I can find, starting with wheat, because we just went through a lot of it, and honey. So we'll prioritize wheat and honey.
Well done. Nice landing.
That wasn't the best landing, honestly. I was kind of cockeyed. Alright, we can enter the bar. Alright, doesn't look like we have anyone to talk to here.
Ah, good timing. Come in. I was just starting to run low on brews.
Alright, we got your delivery.
Then.
Sweet Ivy Brandy, here you go.
A reasonable quality brew. That'll do for now. Well, the contract is complete. I'll let you know when I need some more.
Awesome. Anything else? Bartender review, Walter. Patrons went to drink at Despa's Bar and Grill. We're in for an entertaining evening with a man named Walter bartending. As we entered the bar, we noticed he was sleeping with his head resting on the counter. Awesome. We tapped the elderly man to wake him up, and he sprung into action with a drink coaster temporarily stuck to his forehead. Or his counter. Okay, it's a good thing we met that other chick. I think she'll do a better job. After pouring and serving our drinks, he would hold the now empty bottle high over his mouth to make sure not a drop went unconsumed. The manling clearly enjoys his brews a little too much. He was good company nonetheless. He might be better working in the brewery, to be honest, or maybe as a standby co-pilot. Alright. Let's, we don't have anything on the plane. I don't know why I looked for that. Swap pilots. Oh, I have figured out a little bit about how this map works. There's no way to zoom, but you can click on islands that you've discovered to see what they have. So we know this island has all the main ingredients we're working with. The only thing I haven't found yet is the sweet weed. Alright. Fatigue-wise, we're fine. Alright, we'll focus on this island. We're going to get wheat and honey as our main ingredients that we're looking for. Next, I might land at that other bar across the way and see if there's anything for us there. I think that's the weed right there that we need to get. But I haven't figured out how to get it yet. I don't think bombing works. Alright, let's go finish off that one wheat field that we found. I might land at the bank, too, see what they're all about. The game hasn't really introduced the bank to me yet. Alright. Is that it right there? Or is that a potato field? Nope, that's it right there. Ain't no way that wheat's grown back already. Apparently it has. We might look at upgrading the plane as well. Yeah, there's a bar right below us. I'm gonna try to... Ooh. Ah, this is a bad approach. Let's try that again. We'll go in there and see if there's anything. We don't really need any apples. It gets a little bit harder to do this when the sun goes down. Alright, we'll do one more pass on the wheat field, then go looking for some honey. I know there's a few trees on this island. And that's a fail. Pitched a bit too early. All right. I swear I thought I saw something in the sky near me. All right, I see some honey trees down there. They're a bit more spread out here. Let's come back around from the other direction. And then we might be able to get multiple in a single pass. Then just do a Embleman or a Split S, come back around and collect it all. Yeah, this is a better angle. And pickle. We'll do another pass. See if we can knock off a little bit more. Alright, let's collect it. Although that last one's going to be interesting. Let's not get too low. That wasn't too bad, actually. Alright, we got a little bit of room in the cargo bay. I want to see if we can swoop low over those weeds down there and see if that is the thing I think it is. Because I don't think bombing works. I don't think shooting will work. But if I swoop low, maybe we'll chop them up. Like we do with the wheat. Thing is, the draw distance, it really does not come into view very quickly. Alright, so this field right below us. Alright, we're gonna hug the terrain and see if this works. Nope. Yeah, see, bombing it don't work either. I guess that's not what we're after. Alright, let's find that last honey tree. There it is. The carpet bombing tactic works pretty good, seeing as though the Pipper likes to bounce around a lot. Maybe the dive bomb tactic will work? I think that did anything. I think I missed. Alright. Let's see if we can land down in this cove down here. Oh, more trees. Hold on. We'll pick that honey up, and then we'll land in this cove. Alright, we got our honey. Another tree right there, too. Alright, where's that bar? Right there. Okay, so we're gonna head out this direction. The north. We'll do a Emmelman, or a split S. I can't remember the difference, actually. You bots are fucking out with force tonight. Y'all really are. You're the second bot I have had to get rid of. Alright, roll it over. See, we're gonna have to taxi into this one because we can't land straight next to it like we could with the others. Rock's Place, apparently, is the name of this place. Alright, let's enter the bar. No one to really talk to here.
You don't look like you belong here. Who are you? This is Droog's place.
Droog,
That would be
apparently.
me, the owner. Now what do you want?
Small talk.
Those pirates came in here one day, saw how well I managed the hardened patrons in my bar, and offered me a job to lead one of their divisions for some serious coin. Seems their group is pretty loaded with money, which might explain their vast fleet, though I have no interest in that life. My mugging days are long behind me. Now I'm all about breaking bones of those that skip their drink tab.
This is a pleasant fellow.
You Barons have made a bit of a name for yourself. I've heard of your work. Okay, I'll give you a chance and send an order, but only when I feel like it.
Alright, we'll leave you to it then. Yeah, nothing new. Alright, let's exit. Let's get back to the hangar. Offload everything. Oh, I let off the ignition a little too early there. I think both Nigel and Francie could use a break. They've been flying all day. I hit the button to drop a bomb and I didn't mean to. What did I pick up? Oh, it's midnight. I got some money. I get money every day at midnight from whatever the bar sells. Which is mostly secondhand junk at the moment. Let's try this from a cockpit view. See if we can do it from the cockpit. You don't have very good field of vision in this thing. Do we, Francie? You know, the fire coming out the exhaust is a neat effect, but I think it's a bit overdone. It doesn't need to be there constantly. Maybe when my throttle crosses into the yellow, it can appear. Right. That's 2 contracts complete. We have more available, too. Inventory, transfer all. What we got? What we got? Oh, we got 3. Thirsty Sailor and Drock's Place. You want a brandy and you want a vodka. Apples and potatoes. I got both. I can probably make both. 5 and 8 days to complete. I can accept both. Alright, let's... No, don't sell it. Let's look at the catalog. Budget frame. I'm wanting something I can increase my cargo capacity. Oh wow, just 1 click. There's no confirm. Okay. Just 1 click is all it takes. I did not mean to purchase that. How much did that cost me? 13 gold. Perform a rapid Himmelman turn. Eh. Rapid boost acceleration. Eh. I want something for cargo capacity. Each consecutive hit. I mean, we're not really fighting at the moment. Oh, that really affects it. Well, okay. Why not modify the plane then, since we have... It was fuselage. Okay, so what's this one do? This one, minus 80 cargo weight, plus 0.5 boost power, but less capacity. Does it have a water capacity 120, loading 73? The problem isn't the weight. The problem is I just want a bigger cargo bay, but I didn't see anything that... Can I sell this? I mean, I already bought it. I might as well keep it. Okay. Bar manager. Charming personality earns double monetary rewards from guest. Chance of spawning a harmful rotten item when collecting ingredients. Well, you're not going to be in the plane anyway. Let's see. I think it makes more sense to put her as the bar manager. Walter probably would be better as the brewer, even though he's really more of a pilot. Mechanic, marketer, accountant, and forager. So we're going to put Walter in the brewery for now. Yeah, I feel like she's going to do better. What's her backstory? Worked as an air stewardess for a supersized luxury flying boat owned by Adley Bay Tour Company until it was knocked out of commission in a docking accident. Since then, Degina has been sitting idle in the bay, fuming over the fact that she had to sell her designer fashion to stay afloat. Feeling stressed with no job and down on her luck, she agreed to join. Yep, she'll be good in the bar, I think. Walter, honestly, you might not be good in the brewery because you're going to be stealing the product, but... Wow, you already have 200... Wait a minute. She has, 208 hours, whereas Nigel has 207. Alright. Take a look at those contracts. Go for potatoes. I got plenty. And apples. We'll need more apples. Prickly wheat we're good on for now. Wispy wheat we're good on for now. Honey, grapes, and potatoes is what we're looking for then. Alright, honey, grapes, and potatoes. And apples. Honey, grapes, potatoes, apples. That's what we're going to be looking for. I'm going to kill the stream real quick and go to the bar. I just want to look at one thing, then we're going to immediately exit. Well, we got someone we can talk to.
Our stocked brews are of average quality. The patrons seem satisfied, though I wouldn't dare be caught drinking it.
Damn. Let's see. I mean, we're selling. Our most popular one was the Wispy Wheat Vodka. Sold 6 units. We got 3 gold from that. What about gossip? What about you? People warned me that the cider wasn't that great, and they were right. What was I thinking? We'll get better. Alright. What was the one that did well?
Our stocked brews are of average quality.
Wispy Wheat
the
Vodka.
Seem satisfied, though I wouldn't dare be caught drinking it.
Okay, apple cider, Wispy Wheat Vodka. And we got 8 of that still in stock, so no need to make more right now. That definitely sold the best. Alright, to the hangar. Looks like everything's still working. Okay, let's rest up. It is 1 a.m. Let's rest till 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's rest up 6 hours. That'll get us to 8 or 7 o'clock. Alright, new day. Apples, honey, potatoes, and grapes. Primarily apples, honey, and grapes. What we're after. Apples, honey, and grapes. Always after honey. Like, we never have enough of that. Alright, sailboat. I need you to go somewhere. Alright, we'll start with a pass at these apples. Might do a little jump over that island over there, see if there's anything worth getting. Alright, that's that bunch of trees cleared out. We'll go pick up some grapes next. And the grapes are actually right by the cathedral there. Pretty hard to miss. I wonder if I can bomb them too. That would get some more out. Flip in, get some water. Alright, we'll head this way for a little bit, then come back in for another pass on those grapes. Oh, there's a honey down there we could pick up as well.
Hi, dear. I just wanted to remind you to wrap up and stay warm. You might catch a chill.
Thank you, Mother. Thank your mother, Francie. Ooh, that got a little dicey. The plane got hard to control that there for some reason. Oh, we were already full. It isn't hard to fill the cargo bay on this plane up. That's why I want to get a bigger one.
Fuel check. Half full.
Awesome. Alright, we're just gonna do a quick transfer, everything into the inventory. We still need more honey and potatoes, so we'll focus on that, and we'll pick up the remaining grapes that we shot out of a tree. We're gonna swap pilots around real quick. We'll let Francie do some flying. Maybe it's just me. I feel like when Francie is the pilot, the plane's a lot more nimble. But maybe it's just the difference between loaded and not. Because we did just get through flying with a very full cargo bay. Hello, hot air balloon. I'm glad you're not going Mach 2 across the sky in a pure vertical climb, as they have been known to do. Are these already bombed out still? That one's got some honey in it. Alright, we don't need any more grapes. We need honey, which is right here. Let's do another pass. I didn't have a lot of time to aim that one. Awesome. Come back around from the perpendicular angle, hit those other two. Couple passes that way, and then we'll swoop in and collect it all. And then we might go explore another island. Wow, did I miss that last one completely? It's gonna be hard to hit it coming from this angle. I just bombed the shit out of it. Alright, pick up some water, because the tank is empty. Alright, let's see how much honey we get from that. Ooh, that is close. That is a tight pitch. Looks like I'm gonna get around 35 to 40 pieces of honey from there. Not bad. Alrighty then. 48 pieces of honey from the 2 set of trees. Oh, there's a couple more down there. Ah, this is a bad idea. Let's come around from another angle. That was not gonna work. We're gonna have to kiss the tops of the trees, then swoop in and hit that boost to avoid hitting the ground. $50 honey. I will take it. Alright, let's pull the throttle back, slow it down a bit. Gonna point the plane this way, level her out. I want to check the map real fast. What's the closest island? Probably this one. And so that's southeast. We're pointing right at it. Alright, let's head over there. Francie's a bit fatigued, so the pilot fatigues faster than the co-pilot does. There's some honey down there. Let's grab that. Which makes sense, because they're the ones doing all the flying. The co-pilot's sitting in the back with a pair of binoculars. Not really doing much of anything. Looks like there might be a city on that island. So let's get it up to about 400 meters. Or just shy of that. I'll firewall the throttle and we'll just fly over there. To respawn yet. Let me check something, because I think the chat on OBS crashed for some reason. We didn't lose the stream at some point, did we? No. Nope, everything's still going. Alright, looks like honey has respawned. So we'll head off to this island, do a little bit of exploring. And then we'll see if, we might come back and bomb some of that honey again. If there's one complaint I have, it's the time it takes to travel between these islands. I'm wondering if there's going to be some fast travel at some point. We have got to have exceeded V&E. We're pushing 400 knots in a freaking biplane. What the hell is V&E in this plane? Roncia is the name of this place. Dude, we were going jet speeds just then. Roncia is the name of this place. It has fiber hops, danda wheat, deku nut, pearl grapes, and vanilla reeds. I wonder what that is.
Pilot check. You're looking slightly fatigued.
Yeah, we'll head back. Not sure what that is. Alright, nothing we need here, though. From a distance, it looked like there was a town on this island, but I guess not.
Looks like there's a sunken wreck over there.
Alright, so the boost is the fast travel, it seems. And with Francie behind the wheel, she can boost for a while because Nigel got a little fatigued when he boosted. What the hell just popped out of the water? Oh, it was a whale. Dude, we can get this plane up to the speed of a freaking jet. It's not even funny. Oh. Oh, what the?
I think I might have banged my head out there. Oh, look at all the pretty lights.
Incapacitated for 3 days. Holy crap, the plane just decided to nose down for some reason. What the fuck happened there? It's like we were boosting, and then all of a sudden the plane nosed down. And we were at such a speed, there was no way I could recover. Okay. Noted. Don't boost that low to the water. Okay. Oh my god. Well, it ain't gonna cost much to repair, at least. Yeah, let's refuel it as well. And we kept all our honey. Francie is out of it. We're gonna have to bring Walter out. Alright, let's put Walter in the co-pilot seat.
Alright.
And Nigel... You're fatigued, aren't you? Oh, a little bit. Not too bad. You're in the bar still. I'm so sorry about that, Francie. Incapacitated. Oh, I'm so sorry. Yeah, she's out of it for a few days. Alright, well, we might as well... Let's see. I think it was the southern island we were looking at. We got plenty of time, so we might as well go out and collect more stuff. Honey, apples, and potatoes. I'm just gonna get honey every time. We need honey all the time. But primarily, honey, potatoes, apple. All right. So yeah, look, we didn't even use all of our boosts. We just nosedived into the water for some reason. At least it didn't cost us much to repair the plane. Had I been playing Neofly, that would have been a lot of money. All right, southernmost island is what we want to focus on today. Let's not do that again. I wonder what caused it to do that. We're gonna pick some wispy weed up as we fly past this. Maybe, possibly. Nope, we avoided it.
We're at 500 meters.
All right.
I've spotted, something. It's right over there.
Oh, so honey's grown back in there too. All right, then we'll maneuver to hit that potato field up. All right, let's bomb someone's farm. That was bad. I just hit the silo. Fuck your silo. Oh, you know what? We might as well just grab a little bit of honey since we're fucked up that bombing run. And we'll get some apples out of it too, why not? Hold on, can we swoop low over this and grab it? Or do we have to land? We can't land on the ground. We're a freaking seaplane. Okay, we must need something to pick that up. And start our bombing run. We'll do one more pass and then swoop in and collect. And second pass. I wonder what the citizens of this town feel about me just dropping water bombs like that on their potatoes in the frickin' 7 o'clock in the evening. Alright, do we need more apples? I mean, it probably wouldn't hurt to get more, but... let's do a run on those honeys right there. Because we can always use more honey. That is something I am learning early, because you need honey to sweeten things, but you don't get a lot of it per tree. Alright, we're approaching 100 on the cargo. Got 32 potatoes, 8 apples, 55 honey. I don't think we really needed any apples, but I'll go ahead and finish off that tree since we hit it earlier. Just to go ahead and have them. And then we'll do a single run on this field right here. This is a hell of a way to harvest potatoes. Alright, that should top us off. Alright. Full cargo bay. Let's get some water back in the tank and then we'll land. I wonder what the bank does since we're over here.
Good land. I've seen many, and they don't get much better than that.
Since we're right here next to it, the bank is closed. How convenient. Should have known they'd work banker's hours. I wonder what the criteria for that compliment is. Alrighty. Take a look at our contracts. 5 days to complete. Got plenty of time. I wonder if you get more rewards for completing them early, though. Alright, let's rest everybody up. Oh, I meant to increase the slider. Take us to 6 hours. We got new contracts available. 6 days to complete. They want a beer again. I mean, I can accept it. I got probably everything I need to make all of this. All right, what are we looking at? Recipe, no, contracts. Who do we need first? You. Let's do you first. And you wanted a vodka. All right. Go for potato. Potato beer. Potato vodka. Potato cream beer. We don't have the stuff for that, so we'll have to go with this 1-star one. All right. Distilled is what we're looking for here. We need mostly potatoes. All right, take me up to about 70% to potato. What would go good with potato? Honey, probably. Give me 20 honey. 21. Throw in some wheat. All right. So we need between 14 and 22, and we need to distill it. Distilled up to 36. So let's be careful. It can easily go over. $22 is the max. Right there. All right, this is gonna make a vodka. So we'll ferment and distill. Land Gopher Potato Vodka. Well, it was a 1-star, so... I mean, it's what they ordered. It ain't old-fashioned. If old-fashioned was nasty as fuck, it's old-fashioned. Go with this one. And... yeah, just a wax label. How many did we get off of that? We got 40 out of that. The contract was for 31. All right. Transfer 31 to the plane. $9 to the bar. All right, next contract. We want Drog's place. He wants an apple brandy. All right, what do we got? Apple cider, apple brandy. Do we have any? Can we make anything? Ooh, a hard apple brandy. Sweet apple brandy. If you distill that. So fermenting honey and apple will get you a cider. Distilling will get you a brandy. Mead, wine, vodka, beer, rum. Let's go with this 2-star. Oh no, hold on. What they wanted max 28. Let's go with the hard brandy then. All right. The main ingredient needs to be apples. Give me about 70 apple. And then some grapes. So you needed about 50-30. We gave it a 70-30. All right, max is 28, min 8, and we need to distill. So we can go up to 36, max 28. One more. Perfect. And we are distilling this. Hard apple brandy. They wanted brandy. That's a 2-star, so we'll give it a slightly fancier bottle. Hey, Doki. Chatting on YouTube. Look at this dork. And we'll go with that, and let's give it a different cap. Yeah, the spring twist on, sure. Alright, what was the last one? They wanted a beer. Hold on, how many of that did we get? We got 40 from that. They wanted 34. Alright, transfer 34 to the plane. And the rest to the bar. Alright, you wanted... prickly wheat beer again, I'm assuming. Yeah, just prickly wheat beer. Prickly wheat, prickly wheat, prickly wheat. No, not clams. What fucking drink do you make out of clams? Bland prickly wheat lager, ale, vodka. So ferment. We gotta ferment this to make it a beer. I think we gave them sweet last time. Let's give them crispy this time. So it needs to be 35% prickly wheat, 20% apple. So give me, we'll say 60 wheat, and then some apple. Uh-oh. I just noticed a mistake. I used the wrong kind of wheat. Because I saw prickly, it was adding, okay, I'm adding prickly wheat, and it's down here, and I'm like, wait, what? And, oh, wispy wheat, that's a different thing. Let's not make that mistake again. Give me about 60 prickly wheat, and then apple. Give me about 30 apple. And we'll just kind of play with these percentages here. Because it needs to be mostly prickly wheat. I'm going to throw in some honey as well, just to sweeten it up a bit. So 70, 20, 10. Alright, and this needs to be fermented. We can go up to 17.8. We need 13. That's good. And we are fermenting this to make a beer. I wish it was this easy in real life. Crispy, prickly lager. And 2-star. Let's give it a different cap. Tropical edition. Yeah, it's our special blend. With just a touch of honey to sweeten it up. Alright. Contract specified. They want 51. We got 79. Transfer 51 to the plane. That basically filled up the cargo bay. Alright, it is 1824. Let's head back to the hangar. Okay. I think I'm gonna rest up for the night. But first I want to make sure I'm gonna write down where all this is going. Because you can't check your contracts while you're talking to the guy. So Thirsty Sailor gets the vodka. Alright. Where they wanted the vodka. Drog's place. They wanted the brandy. I feel like I'm typing up a shipping invoice at this point. And Pelican and Pipe. They wanted the beer. I legit do just feel like I'm typing up a shipping invoice. I'm even gonna name this note invoice. Alright, got a roster. Let's rest everybody up. It's 6 p.m. Everybody go home for like 12 hours. 13 hours. Alright, Francie, how you doing? You're incapacitated for one more day, and we have Francie back. I can't believe that happened. Alright. 3 days left to complete the Thirsty Sailor contract. Plenty of time. Do we need anything in the inventory? What's this? Go into frickin' there. Oh, can I not bring any more? Oh yeah, the bar's capacity is full. Let's see. We're good on wheat. Could use some more apples, potatoes, and grapes. So apples, potatoes, and maybe a few more grapes. And as always, honey. What time is it, IRL? 23:50. Alright, clear prop, start her up. It's a good thing I have a second pilot. If I didn't have Walter, I'd have been in trouble with Francie getting hurt like that. Could you imagine if I didn't have Walter and, what's the other chick's name? I can't even remember. I hired this girl, and I don't even know who I don't even remember her name. She's just in the bar. She runs the bar for me. Sorry I suck about keeping in touch with everyone. It's fine, Doki. I haven't really been talking to anyone either. Like, I got raided by Turtle the other day, and then he raided and dipped. I didn't chat with him very much. I lurked his stream a bit. Lurked Rev's streams a bit when she streamed, although I don't think she streamed recently. I ain't seen you stream much recently either, come to think of it. I think everybody's just busy right now. It's just that time of the year. Okay, this is Pelican and the Pipe. They wanted the beer. So don't worry about it. Oh, we got someone to talk to, Claire. I'll talk to the owner first.
About time you showed up. We're all parched around here.
Get some new dialogue, my dude. All right, you
Let's get
wanted
this
the
delivery
beer.
started or move along.
Quality 2, 50 units.
Lucky me, punters aren't too fussy. This will be adequate.
Oh, hush. Wait, still brews remaining in the contract? Huh? Nah, yeah, there's been a lot of keeping me from streaming, both mentally and life-wise. Yeah, I get the feeling. I only recently started back streaming. This would be like my second week. Because of similar issues. I almost didn't want to stream today. Alright, what's going on? Deadlock still. Complain about unsightly billboards. Let's talk to this chick.
Hello. Nice to meet you here. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Claire. Well, that's enough talk about me. Now how about you? Tell me a little about yourself. Oh wait, you're one of those brew barons, aren't you? I was hoping I might run into you. I have a little bit of a proposition for us to work together.
Oh? Sure, let's hear it.
I'll actually introduce myself this time. You see, I'm working for the Marieth military. I was sent to covertly investigate and keep a record of the pirate activity here in the bay. We're well aware of the pirate nuisance, but we're unable to send any military aid. All our resources are committed to our border standoff. So, that's why they sent me to monitor things. Though I haven't been able to gather much on the pirates so far, which is why I was hoping to speak with you.
It's all good, Doki. Don't worry about it.
My
Just stream
thoughts
when you
exactly.
can.
I'm glad to see we're thinking on the same page. If I were to work undercover among the barons, it's a sure bet that I'll gather far more information on the pirates and their activities. Plus, my administrative skills might be of use to you.
And administrative skills, huh?
So it's settled. I'll come work alongside you while also fulfilling my investigation duties. I'll be jotting down a lot of notes and reports while I work. But don't worry, I won't let it get in the way of my commitment to assist you. It's a pleasure to join. I'll wait for assignment back at your headquarters after I finish up my notes here.
Awesome. So, she's got administrative skills, so she's probably going to end up working... I don't know, we'll see where to put her when we get back. Now, what? I can't look at my... Alright, let's exit back to the plane and I can look at the contracts there. Apparently I was missing some stuff. This is Pelican and Pipe. I was missing 1 unit. Well, I got 5 days to finish that up. 1 unit of beer. I thought I loaded 50. I must have misread or not loaded enough. Okay, well, whatever. 31 and 34. Do we have enough? 31 and 34. Yeah, we got the other 2. It's just misread that one. Or didn't load enough or something. Alright, Thirsty Sailors, 1 click over here. All right, thirsty sailor, you wanted the vodka. You don't look like anyone I can talk to.
Ah, just the plane I was hoping to see. Looks like you've got something for me.
Yep, here's your
Let's take
delivery.
a look then.
You wanted the vodka.
I see you haven't managed to work out how to make a tasty brew, but I suppose this will do.
Oh, come on, that was good stuff. It was, what, 2 stars?
Well, the contract is complete. I'll let you know when I need some more.
Yeah, the bottles in the background changed to whatever it was I delivered last to him.
They were only slightly satisfied with that delivery. I tell you, these snobs are being too picky.
They really are. Like, this is not a high-class bar, dude. You don't need the top shelf stuff. Let's shoot up some apple trees. Alright, that dude's bar is right around the corner over here. Well, on the other side of the island, I think, but... I don't think that's how you're supposed to gather apples. You should see how we gather potatoes. We just straight up bomb someone's field, and wheat, we use the propeller to chop the wheat up as we fly over the darn field. I don't think this is how you're supposed to gather any of this. But whatever, it works. This dude's got a fun place to deliver to. You gotta come in here at an angle. Although I guess it works. I mean, you know how they harvest pecans? They just shake the bejesus out of the tree.
That was a smooth touchdown. Nice work.
If you've ever seen how they harvest pecans, they have a tractor literally walks, it rides up to the tree, grabs hold of it, and it vibrates a lot and just shakes the hell out of the tree. I don't know if that worked with apples. Maybe that's kind of what we're doing. Technically, they're not bombs, they're water bombs, but they sure as shit sound like high explosive. Alright, you wanted the only other thing I have on board, which is the brandy. Oh, we got someone to talk to here. Let's talk to this douchebag first.
Did you bring that brew that I ordered?
Yep, I sure did.
Go on then, show me.
Here's your brandy.
This brew seems like a fitting drink for my bar. I should be able to sell it. The deal is done. Now, if you could leave, that would be appreciated.
You're such a charming fellow.
What brings you to my bar? Checking on that last brew you brought? It went over well, but nothing amazing.
I just delivered it, dude. Gossip.
I'll keep this short because I don't know who might be listening. But the patrons in my bar aren't exactly model citizens. Some have shady ties and don't like lawful, virtuous people such as yourself hanging around. So I ask that you keep your time here brief and not scare my patrons away.
Lawful, sure, but virtuous? I don't know about that.
Whatever you're going to say, better make it quick.
Please let us compensate you for the inconvenience we caused. You're a pretty tough guy, I can tell. Those pirates must be intimidated. Let's go with this one.
Trying to smooth things over with a few kind words. That won't work on me.
Fine, fuck off then. Who are you?
You've looked like you've had a rough day. Me too. My name is Marin. I thought I'd come here to unwind with a drink after a few of my homebrews failed. Though, to be honest, some of the drinks here aren't that much better.
Listen, I'm the supplier. Tell me about yourself.
I used to work for my family's brewery until we were forced out of business. Lots of brewers went under, not just us. I nearly gave up on my dream of becoming a master brewer and bar owner, but couldn't bear the thought of letting those pirates walk all over us with their horrendous beverages. So, I've been trying to craft drinks at home with a makeshift distillery. Though to say my brews taste bad would be an understatement.
I mean, ours hadn't been selling well to become, well, they sell, but like everyone's like, oh, yours tastes like shit. Now, I do need a brewer. I do need someone who can work in the brewery. Because we got, what's her name? In the actual bar. We just hired that other chick. I'll go ahead and offer this dude a job. Why not?
Whoa! You really mean it? You're not jesting,
I'm
are
not
you?
sure if we have to worry about paying
Fermenting
them.
and distillery equipment would be such a relief. It would allow me to hone my bartending and brewing skills and inch me closer to fulfilling my dream.
This voice actor sounds
I wish
familiar.
to someday craft a brew so amazing, so popular that it's known worldwide, and patrons traveling from all corners of the world to visit my bar. Oh, wait. This means I might have to get dirty collecting ingredients and battling pirates. I'm not really cut out for that stuff. Can't I just hang out in your brewery without all that risk? Well, I suppose that's not really being a team player if I stuck to one role. Plus, I suppose it might be nice to see the reception of the delivered brews I help craft. Well, okay, I can't really refuse your offer in my time of need. I gladly accept and will wait for assignment at your establishment.
That voice actor sounds familiar, but I can't place it. We're already up to more money than we had when we crashed the plane a while ago.
Well, they seem pretty happy with that delivery. And they should be. I would have been mighty pleased to drink that.
Thank you, Walter. I think the main thing I needed was apples and honey, so let's harvest some honey and whatever else. I can't believe I forgot that one freaking unit of beer to that guy. Because now I gotta go all the way back to my home, load that beer, put it on the plane, bring it all the way to him. I really do need a boat. When do you get the boat? So I take all the way to his bar, which isn't that far, thankfully, but it's just gonna be a pain. It's gotta be the most expensive way to deliver drinks. Alright, there should be some honey around here. Where's the cathedral at? Right over there. There's wheat, apple. Neither one of which we're really in need of. I got apples on board already. Alright, I see some honey. They said it is, water bombs. I want to point that out. They did say water bombs. They sure as shit don't sound like a big-ass water balloon, though. Was there any more apples over here? Oh, there's a hot air balloon in my way. Line up with this tree. Time is it? I wanted to run by the bank, but we might not have time. I think I missed that first one. What is the fuel efficiency on this plane? It really does not burn that much. Alright, didn't I see some, like, grapes or something over here? That were, like, hovering, so we already bombed the tree or whatever, or shot it? I guess not. More honey right there. There's some apples right there, but I'm not going to bother harvesting them. You know, we do need some more taters. Oh, I only had 2 bombs. I didn't realize I was running low on water. Oh, no, we don't need wheat, so let's not harvest any. I just want to pick these taters up. Alright, let's see, it's 1700. I don't even know what time the bank opens and closes. So we won't worry about that right now. Let's go ahead and head back to base, transfer all this, get that 1 unit of beer, and head it over to the... I feel like it's that bar is close enough we could just walk it over there. Okay. Inventory. Transfer all. What are you? Logger. Transfer 1. And you're a beer, so you'll work. Let's see what these other 2 people are. Well, we got a brewer now. Marin. Files taxes for friends and family on the side, draws in more in bar sales whilst they wait. Yeah, but you're a brewer. I already have someone in the bar, and it's, Dijana? This girl. Alright. You were... Claire, you had, administrative skills. Loan values are reduced, but due dates are halved. We can get loans? Maybe that's what the bank's for. Takes notes during combat and is unable to perform field repairs, so you will not be a good co-pilot. And unfortunately, I believe Francie's still out of commission. Yep. Or Francie. See, yeah, you might be better. You might be good in the accountant role. Investigating agent from the Marith military sent to inspect the reports of recent pirate activity in the Adley Bay. For decades, the Adley Bay has been dependent on the protection of the Marith military, though being unable to commit to their obligatory protection act, while tensions between the other country rise. Claire was sent to monitor the severity of the situation while the 2 countries teeter on the brink of war. She's decided to join as it would permit her to collect information on the pirates while disguised as a brewer. See, now she is better as an accountant, so I'm probably never going to put her on the plane, so she's not going to learn a lot. Does it say I have to pay them anywhere? Because it hasn't really shown that yet. If I have to actually pay them, or just they get paid passively or something. But, like, I haven't seen any money come out, aside from the repairs I've had to make to the plane. Alright, let's see. Good apples, good on wheat, good on honey. Need more taters. So, what is Nigel? You're fine. Neither one of you are really fatigued all that much. Alright, we'll drop this off, then we'll go bomb a potato field. Alright, let's drop this one beer off.
Hey there. Did you come bearing the order? The last one was good, but nothing. Let's get this delivery stop.
You are?
Well, that's definitely on the average side. That's all the units. Thank you very much, Squire. We'll be in touch with another contract in due course.
Alright, well, that got us some money. I can't believe I forgot that one frickin'...
Greetings. You know that last batch of brews you brought was quite popular.
Apparently, I can see it on the bar right there. I like that you can actually see the drinks you deliver sitting on the bar. Gossip. Some cargo planes flying extremely high over the bay. They're no pirate, nor are they civilian. They are cutting-edge Marith make. Those pilots wear pressurized suits to fly at such high altitude. Can only guess they're importing military aid for their border conflict and have little care for the pirate infestation.
It's nice of you to drop by, but we're pretty well stocked at the moment. Fancy a pint?
Sure. Can I have one on the house, or I gotta buy it? 8 hours ball to throttle. I'm on duty. I can't have one. Unsightly billboards. Ooh, can I click on this? I cannot. Because they've given us a bartender review for our new bartender. And I'm curious to read that. I can't flip the page. Nope, I can only read the front one.
Well, they seem pretty happy with that delivery. And they should be. I would have been mighty pleased to drink that.
I'm not much of a beer person myself, but sure. I've never had a beer that tasted good. But then I haven't really had that many either. Alright, let's find a potato field and bomb the hell out of it. That's the main thing we need, is potatoes. I guess I could always pick up more of everything, really, but I'm gonna focus potatoes. Let's try to clear one of these fields. And bombs away. It's amazing the farmer gave us permission to do this to his fields. I guess we also aerate the dirt too, so we're not just harvesting the taters for them, we're aerating the soil and hydrating it. Hell, you could throw some fertilizer in these bombs too if you want. I'm gonna try to drop a bomb right as I go over this field. About cleared this whole field and it didn't get me as many potatoes as I thought it would. Let's hit up this honey. I don't have enough water to, though. So let's collect some more water, and then let's head up the honey. And bombs away. The honey is such a small target compared to like an entire potato field. Really? I missed. I missed completely. Fill it the honey, you gotta be so close with it. Bullshit, that was a direct hit. How did it not do anything? Ooh, just not stall this close to the ground. Yeah, I think something's wrong. Because that was multiple direct hits, and I didn't get squat. Maybe it's tapped down on honey and it's just not telling me. Let's try these trees over here. You see, that got me some honey. Harvest some water over here. Alright. Do another pass. Just gonna try to fill up my cargo bay some more. I'll just do one more pass on this honey, then we'll bomb something else. Or maybe get some wheat, I don't know. Or some apples, or some grapes. Anything like that. Awesome. Get a few grapes over here. Alright, it's midnight. We just got our money from the bar. We're sitting right here at 99 gold. Alright. We'll just finish off by getting some of these grapes right here. And this should fill up the cargo bay, and we'll be golden. Perfect. Perfectly filled it up. Oh, we got new contracts available as well. Awesome. We'll take a look as soon as we land. This game would make me super dizzy. Couldn't do the flying parts. I mean, there are different camera views. So the one I've been using is the main view, which keeps the camera locked to the plane, which I find easier. You also have this view, which keeps the camera locked to the horizon, and the plane moves. And then you have this view, which is in the cockpit, which is honestly not that useful because the field of view is very limited. But yeah, I can see if you're not used to this kind of thing, it would very much make you dizzy. I want to live in this town. This looks like a nice place to live. Alright, inventory, transfer all. Alright, what contracts do we have available? We got 2. More beer and rum for the usual customers, Pelican Pipe and Thirsty Sailor. Last time they ordered... Thirsty Sailor ordered vodka last time, this time they want rum. Pelican Pipe ordered beer last time. They always want that. They're pretty much a regular at this point. I'm just gonna note that down. 6 days to complete. Does it say how much it would pay? It does not. I'll go ahead and accept both. 53 units of beer. Not sure if I have enough to make that. In my inventory, the main ingredient in that is the prickly wheat and honey. Ooh, with honey as a main ingredient? It's a good thing I've collected a lot. Here, you can go over there. Alright, we got several days to frickin' do it, so... What was the other one? You wanted beer. We'll go ahead and do the beer. So let's rest everyone up for 3 hours. That gets us to 4:27 a.m. Let's go to the brewery. We'll make the beer and deliver it now. Alright, you wanted prickly wheat beer. 53 units of it. It has to be fermented, if I remember correctly. Last time I think we gave them the sweet. No, we gave them the crispy. Let's not give them a bland one. Let's give them the sweet. No, I need the honey. You're getting crispy again. 35% wheat, 20% apple. Tell you what, I'll give you 10 honey. Then about 80 or so prickly wheat. All right, we need 35-20 apple. And we'll just finish off the rest with prickly wheat. So prickly wheat, apple with a touch of honey, just to sweeten it up a bit. And it's going to be fermented, max alcohol 16%. Just a little dash of yeast. 15 right there. All right, we are fermenting this. To make a beer. I will say, whoever came up with the bland prickly lager, well, shit. Whoever came up with the idea for this game, yeah, that doesn't even look that nice. All right, if it's bland, we're not going to give it a super nice bottle. You're getting a basic wax cork. It sure as shit ain't a premium blend. I didn't mean it for it to be bland. Here, you can have this label. Nope, it's not quality blend. We ain't giving them that label. There, artisan blend, sure. In a very, very basic bottle. With, yeah, weathering's fine. And this made 88 units. It's a really good idea for a game, though. I kind of like it. All right, 88 units, contract needed, 53. I'm going to double check that I get 53 in the plane this time. And that leaves me with 32 in the brewery still. Crispy, bland. I'm actually going to take that out of the bar. Sweet prickly ale. Let me head up to the bar. See if there's anything selling. Oh, there's an inspector is here to talk.
Why, yes. I hope you have something a little better than last time.
Let's see. Nah, pretty much everything is just...
Thank you. Let's see how this
2-star
tastes.
quality.
Yes, this brew is rather acceptable. Not bad.
Latest news. Pirate battleship is patrolling the waters off of some island I haven't found yet. All right, I want to look at the sales
was a little
report.
slow in sales. Blame the product, not the bartender.
I don't blame you. So yesterday, so our crispy lager and hard brandy is selling. Our most popular drink so far. Ooh, Wispy Wheat Vodka. That was very popular. And I don't have any more of that, do I? No, I do, right there. Okay. Alright, let's get the hell out of the bar because it really slows the game down. I don't know why the bar just hits the performance so hard compared to everything else, but maybe they're not done optimizing that part yet. Alright, I am gonna BRB real quick, chat. I have returned. I've been streaming for 3 hours already. That's almost 1. We'll finish out this day in game, and then I'll call it. Alright. We're good on fuel for now. Plane's fixed up. We just need to turn that in. Our other contract needed honey, so that's what we're going to prioritize, because if the main ingredient is honey, I mean, I know I got 200 plus of it, but you just go through it really quick, which makes sense. I mean, honey would be nice and sweet. I might also harvest some wheat. Yeah, we're getting sub 100 on that, so we shall be harvesting some wheat as well. Is everyone rested up? You're good. You're good. How's Francie doing? Hey, Francie's back. She's back from getting her head busted when I crashed the plane last time. Well, let's bring Francie back. She has a mission partner with Claire. What does that mean? He has a mission, or he has a mission partner. He doesn't have a mission partner. He does. Francie. So what does that mean if I put them both in the plane? I guess that's what that means. If I put Nigel and Dejana in the plane, then I'll trigger a mission, I'm guessing. We'll worry about that next time. We're not going to worry about that right now. Okay, just one last check. 53 beer going to Pelican and Pipe. And we have 53 on board. Then we're going to look for wheat and honey. Those are the two things we're going to be going for today. Pelican and Pipe is hop, skip, and a jump away. When do I get the boat? Because, like, there was something, I can't remember what, but there was something that showed a possibility of getting a boat in this game. And if so, a boat would be very useful. Because this bar and the other one across the way, it seems kind of, I mean, they're so close together, the plane is just overkill. So, Francie, how's it feel to be out of sick leave and back in the plane? I don't know what happened last time, but yeah, you got pretty banged up. She had to take 3 days off to recover. MK! How you doing, MK? We are delivering some beer to this bar. Hoi!
Come with a brew delivery? Me patrons are dying of thirst.
You still got a couple bottles of the last one.
Let's get this delivery started, or move along.
Alright, yeah, sorry, this is a bit lower quality.
This tastes a bit off. I'll have to sell it at a discount. That's all the units. Thank you very much, Squire. We'll be in touch with another contract in due course.
I'm doing good, MK. We're gonna be finishing off this in-game day and then calling it. You can ignore the stream elements pop up telling you to get a peanut butter sandwich. Because I believe you'd be going to bed soon. Let's see. Bar review. Bland, prickly lager, somewhat mediocre. Last drink served at Despa's Bar and Grill has been received with indifference from patrons. Bland Prickly Lager is a beer, prickly wheat beverage, but patrons complained of a flat texture and bland flavor. Hopefully the Barons can do better in the future, or they will struggle to compete in the competitive new marketplace. Pirate smog balloons, potentially hazardous. Alright.
Give us a bad review.
I mean...
Your doctor prescribed toe fungal ointment arrived in the mail. I'll put it with the others. I hope I didn't say that too loud.
Also, next time you have a peanut butter sandwich, add some honey and banana slices in it. Ooh. See, usually I just go with the classic peanut butter and jelly. I know my dad would put peanut butter and banana together. And I've always thought about trying it, but I never have. I've just never really tried it. I've also never heard of putting honey with it either, but that sounds like it might be good. Although, I think that might depend on the peanut butter. If you have something that's a bit more nutty, I usually just use Jif peanut butter, which I think leans a bit more sweet. I don't know if the honey would really help that. Bananas probably would be good, though, to be honest, because... I mean, I like peanut butter, I like bananas, I like honey, so... Alright, wheat is what we're after today. Wheat and honey. But we're always after honey. Yeah, Sudoku, if you're still here. Main view is plane locked. This view is horizon locked, if that makes it a little easier for you. And then you got the cockpit view, which is pointless. But I find the main view the easiest to work with. This field is easily one of the hardest ones to get in and out of on this island. Especially coming from literally any other angle. Still couldn't do it. Yeah, it's probably not really for everyone. Ooh, don't hit the ground. I mean, I've been playing games like this a lot. I played a lot of Star Fox 64. And of course, I'm a big flight sim nerd. So I'm used to this kind of stuff. But yeah, I can see how, if you're not used to it, it can get disorienting. MK, if you're still there, how the hell do you manage to go to bed at the same time every freaking day? I'd never have been able to do that. Using the propellers to harvest the wheat is a creative idea. Yeah, I don't think it's something you want to try for reals. I don't think it would work. Fun fact, if the propeller hits anything on the ground, that is an instant engine teardown. If you had a steady bedtime in your whole life, you just used to also self-discipline. I have self-discipline in other ways, just not with my bedtime. Right, I'm gonna bomb these honey trees real quick, see if it works this time. Yes, like fun fact, there's actually a debate in the aviation community. If you have a, something's wrong with them trees. If you have like a landing gear failure, whether or not you should cut the engine prior to touchdown. Plus with anxiety, I feel better with strict sleeping and eating routine. That makes sense.
I spotted something. It's over there.
Yeah, I don't know what to do about them yet. So yeah, if you have a landing gear failure, there's a debate in the aviation community whether it's worth it to shut the engine off to try to prevent the prop from striking the ground and sustaining damage. But the thing is, I am team leave the engine running because then you have engine power. Whereas if the prop strikes the ground, they're tearing that engine apart no matter what. So you might as well just leave it running so you have the engine power to work with. This is a crazy way to approach this field. I wonder what the people in those houses feel about me doing that shit. Because that, I'm definitely a plane nerd, but seeing a plane do that would freak me right the fuck out. This is the best way I've found to approach this field once you get it half done. But there's that slice in the corner you'll never be able to get. Oh no, crazy dude's up in his plane again. That sounds about right. Yeah, that little corner of the field you wouldn't be able to get from virtually any angle because the buildings are right next to it, so... Whenever I need wheat, this field gets a Brazilian wax job or something. Alright, cargo bay is full. We should be able to finish off that other contract. 25 rum. That'd be a good way to finish off the day. Just clear the contract board. All right. Inventory, transfer. Almost 200 wheat. All right, to the brewery we go. Okay, contracts. They wanted 25 units of rum, main ingredient honey. Let's see, bland honey, mead, honey, rum. So the rum's gonna be distilled. Mild mead, a dark honey rum. That sounds interesting. That would be a 2-star. Mild honey rum with an apple. Brandy. Vodka beer. Okay. All right, chat. I'll let y'all make the decision. Should we go with a bland rum, which is only 1 star, or with a dark rum or a mild rum? Dark or mild, that's your options. I can make either or. So vote now on your phones. Dark rum or mild rum? Personally, I think I'd go with the mild rum. Mild. Toki, if you're in chat, I know you don't drink, so you probably don't even know what to pick. Dark? You want the dark? Oh, we got 1 for mild, 1 for dark. I guess I have to be the tiebreaker vote then. And I'm gonna get my phone and flip a coin. Actually, no, I don't need my phone for that. I have a quarter right here. All right, heads. Heads will be dark. Mild will be, or tails will be mild. All right, ready? It landed head. I'm gonna flip that again. That was a terrible flip. It landed heads. Dark rum it is. I did say heads dark, right? I think so. That sounds like something I would say. All right, so to make dark rum, 40% honey and 30% grapes. So let's throw in 60 honey. Wait, that is the wrong thing. And 30% grape. Okay, so that's 31. Reset that. I don't drink, but I like apple flavor better than grape flavor. Yeah, apple is a good flavor. I've been wanting to get me a bottle of Applejack. Let's go 55. Getting these proportions right is... because I'm not that great at mental math. Alright, and let's throw in... you know what, for MK? We'll throw in some apples to try to get these proportions down to 40-30. Yay! That actually doesn't look half bad. Alright, so this needs to be distilled. They need max alcohol 23%. Distilling will get us up to 36, so we gotta be careful. We'll add a scoop full of yeast. 13. Half a scoop. That gets us to 18. Ooh, 22. Perfect. Give me a little bit of wiggle room. All right, we're going to distill this. All right, ferment and distill will make a rum, which is what they ordered. Let's see how we did. We were pretty close to the 40-30 mix. Yep, we got it. Dark honey rum with a touch of apple flavor. All right, let's give this a somewhat nice bottle. Heading to bed. Night-night. All right, good night, MK. Thanks for hanging out for a bit. Okay, so it's dark rum. We'll throw a little bit of grape in there on the label. I'm not sure what cap I want. Yeah, we'll go with the round cap. All right, we got 44 units out of that. Was that enough? How many did they order? 25. All right. Dark rum. Transfer 25 to the plane. And it threw the rest in the bar. All right, we'll let that keep in the bar for a bit, see how it sells. Oh, we got so much stuff. Let's take these 1-star drinks out, except for the Wispy Wheat Vodka. That sold really good. Although, I don't have the, I wonder if I could use that to harvest things, now that I think about it. Let's head back to the hangar. Because there's an upgrade you can get. Reserve tank, docking cleat. Oh wait, pressure washer. High rate of fire, stream of water. That'll help slow the plane down. Ingredient launcher. Slow rate of fire consumes ingredients. Shots consume either a gopher potato, apple, or daku nut. That's not what we were looking for. There's actually a cannon, this one. Launch bottles of brew that burst into a concussive ball of fire hitting multiple targets. Consumes bottle of alcohol from cargo starting with the lowest quality. I'm actually going to buy this. And I am going to fit it onto the airplane. Does that completely take away our water cannon, though? Water capacity was 100 now, whereas before it was 120. Okay, so yeah, that just increases it. All right. I want to try shooting things with this. So we're going to load some of our low-quality brew onto the plane, starting with this goopy apple cider. So that's a 0 quality. It will use that first, but we're not going to have to fire it because we're going to make the delivery first anyway. All right, how do I save this? Oh, it's going to cost. All right, purchase. There we go. The plane, we won't worry about. We'll refuel it later. Okay. And just one last check. This rum is going to the Thirsty Sailor. They ordered 25, and we have 25. All right. Thirsty Sailor's the one that's across the bay, I believe. Yeah. 1.8 clicks. Alcohol rounds. But I'm gonna try shooting like a honey tree or something with that to see if that works better. Because dropping these bombs is a bit of a pain in the butt, not gonna lie. All right, enter bar. Oh, we got someone to talk to. First, let's make our delivery.
The plane I was hoping to see. Looks like you've got something for me. Let's take a look then.
Dark honey rum.
A reasonable quality brew. That'll do for now.
Reasonable quality.
The contract is complete. I'll let you know when I need.
And we're already back to 108 gold just from that one contract. You.
Hey there. I could sense you two were pilots. Not because of the plane parked outside. Because I can smell singed oil on your clothing. You're using castor oil. You should really swap over to mineral oil. It holds up better in the hot heat.
You're gonna be a mechanic, aren't you? Tell me about yourself.
What, you've never heard of me before? I'm Navina, one of the best boat mechanic and fabricators in the Bay. Well, that's just my opinion. But it's probably true. Besides being the only female in my engineering class, I also finished with a top score. Now I work on boats doing just about everything. Patching them up, tuning up engines, reinforcing hulls, you name it.
Okay. It sounds like she already has a job, but I'll offer one.
Many are impressed when they learn of my skill. So your offer comes as no surprise. I tend to turn most of them down as I enjoy my current job of working on boats. But I will admit, I may have hit my max potential with them. I've been looking for a new challenge to expand my skills further. I've been eyeing those fancy new seaplanes with a lot of curiosity. I've heard a bit about you Barons. There would be a lot of risk that comes with this job, right? Those uncommon parts on your plane might be proof of that. But I can see no better opportunity to expand my skills and satisfy my curiosity to work on planes. So, I'll do it. I'll wait for assignment back at your headquarters. It's a pleasure to join the team.
Well, we're filling out the roster pretty fast. All right, local news. Am I not going to get to read the review of our bartender? Hydropropulsion fuel or the future of overhyped and dangerous. Advocates of the new hydro-enhanced propulsion engines are touting the new technology as the fuel of the future, which can reduce the reliance on polluting fossil fuels. You know, if you could figure that out in real life, if you could turn water into a fuel source, or some way to actually be propelled without needing to burn a fossil fuel, I mean, you would have a blank check pretty fast. Fossil fuel industry spokesman and pirate captain, of course, Sir Marvy believes that it is a mistake to adopt this new innovation. Clearly dangerous and unreliable, and regulators should be paying closer attention. I'm sorry. The pirate captain is saying that the regulators should be paying closer attention when his entire business model is based off of the fact that the regulators and their military can't do anything about them right now. Bro should really be careful what he wishes for. Let's talk to the owner real quick.
You know that last delivery turned out to be quite popular?
Ooh. Let's gossip a bit.
I wish the Marriott military up north would help us out with this pirate situation. The nation is too busy with their own squabbles to honor the protection treaty between them and the Adley Bay. I'm sure the pirates know this, and it's why they're here now. They know not to cause too much of a commotion, or the military will be forced to intervene.
You know, it's also notable that they're only in the other...
Come on, then. This had better be good.
Perhaps we can contribute to the bar something fun. Are the others just how brave of a fisherman you were? Let's butter him up a bit.
Ha! You're wasting your time.
Well, that failed. But yeah, if you might, like, pay attention, you see that the pirates are...
They don't seem very happy. Maybe we should come back another day.
I mean, he liked the drink. The pirates are all around, like, neither of these two, but I've been seeing the pirates all around these islands in the distance. So it seems like they're avoiding the main central island, which has the main inhabited space on it. I'm betting they are doing that because if they did attack a major settlement, that probably would get the military's attention. So that explains why the pirates don't come after this place. Alright. I am not really going to collect anything. I just want to test out my new toy. So we're going to find one of those honey trees. And I'm going to shoot it. See, all these honey trees are harvested already. Oh, that works really well. Oh, that works really well. The only downside is the ammo's gonna take up space in the cargo bay. But holy crap, that took out the whole tree in a single shot. Let's see how it works on...
It's over there.
See how it works on these grape trees. Instant. It just harvests everything. Well, that'll make picking things up a lot easier. I wonder if it can do potatoes. There's the tater field right down there. Seriously, can I just, like, live in this town? Like, I know with the pirate threat and all that, but what's the range on this thing? Okay, it's got a serious drop-off, but, not bad. Oh, yeah, that beats the crap out of the water bomb. Alright, let's find a wispy wheat cloud. Pick up some more of that. I only see that one that's kind of out in front of us. Okay, yeah, the alcohol rounds. Really worth it. And not only that, it'll give us a reason, it'll give us a use for that bad alcohol we made at the beginning of the game. Because I got plenty of, like, just bad brews sitting in storage, not doing anything. This will give me a use for them. Plus, if I ever do get in a fight with pirates, I got a little something for them.
We've reached 500 meters.
Alright, we'll just fly through this wispy cloud bit, pick up a bit of wispy wheat, and we'll be golden. Plus, it's not really hard to make some shit brew if you need more ammo. Alright. And you know, the best part is I can always just, you know, shoot more and get more space in the cargo bay. You know what? That thing's not gonna be half bad if I keep it, like, just 10 rounds. Given how fast it can actually, help me harvest things, yeah, that's gonna be worth it. I should have bought that sooner. Alright, we've cleared the contract board. We're probably not going to get any new contracts tonight, but I'm willing to bet the second the clock rolls over to midnight, we will. Also, we picked up a mechanic. Not a bad day, honestly. Alrighty, inventory. Just transfer. Oh, that is going to be the downside. Avoiding transferring my alcohol to storage as well. Since this is essentially my ammo right now. Alright, wispy wheat, prickly wheat, plenty of apples, plenty of honey, grapes, and taters. As well as decent amount of alcohol to use in our new toy. I'd rather if... Oh, we got plenty of the 0-star stuff, so we ain't gonna be touching the 1-star stuff for a bit. Alright. We picked up a mechanic. Navina. 20% repair and construction cost when assigned as a mechanic. That would have been nice to have literally 5 minutes ago. Obnoxious brags about barren achievements, including a fame penalty for all fame rewards. You know what? Worth it to have a good mechanic. And she's got missions with Degina and Walter. Alright, we just need 2 more people. I don't really know. You know, Walter's just sitting, not you, in the back. Like, I got nowhere to put him. I might get more use out of him if I get a second airplane. Let's see. We only have the 1 plane. Blueprint required. Hold on, can I make a second? Oh, yeah. I haven't found materials yet. I don't know where to get those. I love the music in here. Alright, well that was a good way to finish off the day. And the stream. Let's see, it's 9 o'clock. Everybody, you know what? Everybody knock off work early. Go home, have a 10-hour rest. Just to celebrate. And we got new contracts. It's a new day. We made some money from the bar. What contracts we got on offer? Pelican Pipe and Thirsty Sailor. I think I need to start branching out to find newer bars. We got half a star of reputation now. Alright, we'll worry about all this next time. I probably will do some off-stream stuff on this game. I'm not going to do any, like, missions or... what's the word I'm looking for? Continue with the story, if there is a story. It seems to be mostly just flying around. So, off-stream stuff, I'll mostly just be gathering ingredients and completing contracts. Building up some money, so don't be surprised if that number right over there is higher next time. As for other streams this week, like I said yesterday, probably a stream Friday of Sandrock, because I'm really enjoying Sandrock at the moment, so, and I want to finish it off in time to get into Evershine at some point. Whenever that comes out next year. So I want to have Sandrock done this year so that I can get a little bit of a break and then next year, because I will be buying my time at Evershine probably right away after it comes out. Depending on if I have a computer that can run it, because I'm a bit concerned about that, but that's beside the point. I also have some friends I'm going to definitely force them into playing it with me. Anywho. So Friday will be Sandrock, unless some friends contact me if they want to do something else, like Repo or Lethal or whatever. Let's put this right here. So with that, let me check everything real quick. Alright, we'll be ending the stream here. And I'm just gonna I'm not gonna bring the music back in. I'm just going to let the in-game music play out for a minute or two and then end the stream. So, hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you next time, everyone.